So my next question is, there's one person, watching interviews, reading interviews over the years, there's one wrestler, and you hear the rest of the guys, the boys bash each other a lot. There's one guy who you never hear a bad word about, and that's Owen Hart. And I know that you were in the WWF with Owen for around the time he entered, you had just entered as well. And so how was Owen Hart as a guy, and what's your favorite Owen Hart memory?
Owen Hart, as a guy, was a phenomenal family man, but kept the atmosphere in the locker room very loose. At that time of Owen, it was a lot of going on the road for 20 days at a time, sometimes 30 days, doing 2 shows a day, one in the afternoon and one at night. It was a very crazy business where we didn't have doctors and trainers and chiropractors like they do now, massage. So Owen, when everybody was a little uptight, there wasn't a day he never had a bad day, and he kept everybody loose and laughing. And probably more you had to be there. We were up in Canada, and he happened to be down at the front desk. And of course, when you get to a town, the first thing the guy's going to do is find out where the gym is. And that's part of the job, stay in shape. Well, Owen was catching on that the guy at the front desk was giving directions to the gym, so he kept grabbing the phone and telling these guys, go find your own gym. Go, get the yellow pages and look up a gym. Quit bothering me, I'm trying to do my job. And then he would hang up on him. So the next wrestler would call down there and he'd do the same thing. Next thing you know, you had about 5 or 6 guys coming out of an elevator to choke out the guy at the front desk, and they see Owen down there. So, but that was just typical stuff he would do. He'd sit in his room. He wasn't a party guy. He was a family guy. He wanted to actually make his money and be home with his family. That was his goal, to make as much as he could and then raise his children. And unfortunately, tragic accident where he was killed. But he would sit in his room and call other rooms. That's before you had caller ID, and just say he was Domino's, and he would try to sell them pizzas, and they would say no thanks, and then he would keep on, and he'd get a 10-minute conversation out of someone that didn't want a pizza and talk him into ordering a pizza. And he was very well missed, and I'm excited to see his DVD, although from what I read with Bret Hart, his brother, there's a lot taken out of it that his wife kept from being put in it. So, but I'm still very interested in being able to see that.
Yeah, it's nice that they finally honor Owen with the DVD. And yeah, I heard an interview with Bret where he said the same thing, that basically certain they didn't use footage from Stampede or that type of thing, or certain photos. So I guess we'll see how it turns out. But regardless, having his matches not shown or put on certain DVDs for so many years, it'll open up Owen Hart to a new era of fans.
Definitely. It's a shame they're going to be cheated a little bit, not being able to see everything about him. But and there's another guy, you think about his career, for a guy that with his size, wasn't a huge guy, but athletic, and he had a nice longevity in the WWE, which can be short. If you're not selling tickets, your career can be shortened, and he just hung in there and kept changing his gimmick a little bit.
Now, I remember hearing the night that the accident happened and Owen Hart passed away, that he was supposed to win the Intercontinental belt that night. Do you know if that's legitimate? Was that supposed to happen?
Yeah, I believe he was. He was supposed to then do the old smashing the milk cartons together, kind of copying off Stone Cold, and a lot of people didn't know the story. As he was falling on his way down, the referee in the ring, he was actually yelling at him to get out of the way, which probably saved his life. He had moved at the last second, so that was very, very tragic night.
Just you saying that, it just gave me chills. It's like, that was one of the moments in wrestling that was just so tragic for all the fans, watching live, or in the arena, watching at home, and it's just, again, you just gave me chills saying that, because, the poor man knows that he's probably not going to make it, and he's concerned for his friend and his colleague, and that's just really, that says what type of man Owen Hart was.
Oh, definitely.